Hello, my YouTube family. How's it going? I haven't kept up with you in the recent weeks. I had to take care of self. So, self is feeling better. Thank you for bearing with me through my hiatus. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. And let's talk about the Real Housewives of Durban, Season 2, Episodes 10 to 12. The very triggering episodes. And once upon a time I was a fan. I was probably the biggest fan of the Real Housewives of Durban, and I would wait up for each new episode. I simply had to be among the first to watch and tweet about it. I would revel at seeing hashtag RHO Durban trend for days until season 2, that is. For me, it started on a sour note. I have really tried to enjoy this season, but I'm finding it hard to consume the manipulated content we're being offered as episodes. I don't know if any people are feeling like me, and if you are, please make sure you agree with me on the comments. Also, if you feel like now the Real Housewives of Durban are getting interesting or entertaining, do disagree with me on the comments. I'd love to see how you guys see it. I'd love to hear your opinions, and perhaps I might change the way I look at it if you correct me. But hi, I'm on the brinks of quitting my patronage of this show. That's how bad the situation is. But anyway, let's talk about the housewives. Backpedaling is what Real Housewives do best. We also know Nonku drunk at their events. Even her mom brought it up at some point earlier in the season because she called them out on the way they had conducted themselves. It doesn't cancel out the drunkenness. Jojo and Sorisha could have simply apologized for hurting Nonku's feelings and gossiping about her without withdrawing the comments based on observations of her drinking. I stand with Londi on the apology. Lassie teaching Annie how to make umqombothi was weird AF. Like, it was a good idea, but I wish they both could have put more effort into building a friendship, because now it seems like they're shooting scenes for the sake of creating content and not to build a friendship. Did y'all catch the "where do you live" jab? Just because a lady is single does not mean that she's homeless. Like, dear God. Lassie driving Petal's car to Annie's and calling it the Guru's house was extra spicy. But to be honest with you, it has only the Guru's photo and no Annie in the picture. So, it's Tewese in Dombi. Totally saved that episode. How doesn't Londi know what the procedure is for Isebe? Like, drinks are only served after the meat, in my limited knowledge of Isebe. Just saying. And why didn't Tobile sip on Umkomboti? The real reason, I believe, like, one sip nyana wasn't gonna kill her. Nonku backsliding with the whole Usuyapi Mabusi. Yo. Like, Mabusi was late, fine. Yeah, I even invited to the Sun City trip Mabusi. Like, can they stop with this whole antagonizing Mabusi thing? Nobody's gonna mention it, because it's okay for Nonku to be nasty towards other women. But people on Twitter are all up in arms should anything be said against their faves. Just my observation. And Tobile needs a stylist. Makumalo misses the themes, that one. When is she coming out of her shell anyway? Like, my patience is wearing thin. Nonku is always bringing a +1. And I was thinking about it. Perhaps it's the fact that she lives farther from where the other ladies are. Hillcrest is 74 kilometers from Palito. Just for some perspective, nyan. Episode 11 had me wanting to stop watching the show altogether. Like, I had to let them know via the bed app, Diye Tumega Sochana and the team at Let It Rain Films, if this negativity is all the Real Housewives of Durban is going to be about, I am not sure if I will continue consuming your content. I mean, this season is really hard to watch for me. I get really triggered because the ladies are just not being real. They're just being mean girls. It's like high school vibes all over again. Like, no, ma'am, sir, we're not doing that. I'm so tired of these pointless scenes and the rehearsed drama. Can we have just one fun episode? Or one scene, eh? Just one. And am I the only one who caught the supper slip up at the brunch? The reality part of this show is fake AF, but having beautiful women fight each other is not entertaining to me. I am too grown for this mess. Ugh. Frankly, there's more content on the ladies' social and on the guru's Twitter page. Can we talk about the all caps? Like, I find it odd that a person who didn't invite cast members to her wedding is demanding to know the ins and outs of someone's love life, like who she says she merely tolerates. Ha, Angas. It seems like the tribe has spoken Survivor Xing vibe that everyone is celebrating is about getting La Chongo off the show. And it's not sitting well with me. Londi London spilling the beans about the private conversations she's had with La Chongo is a gross violation of her privacy, in my opinion. How can you trust people who will turn around and air your business? I personally don't like the private conversations being broadcasted indiscriminately. Mabusi showed her friends that she's the type of person that can be trusted with sensitive information. And kudos to Mabusi. But talking about Mabusi, she's been disrespected from day one on the show. And I'm glad she finally snapped. The irony of Nonku consoling Jojo after she had just been a Karen to Mabusi in the worst way possible was not lost on me. Like, what in the pick me madam was that? Karen and her crocodile tears better not get renewed for season 3. I beg. Showmax, Let It Rain Films, please spare us another triggering white supremacy entitlement bullcrap season. I would rather have boring Tobile and her ridiculous outfits back for another season, but no Jojo as a bliff. And can we see more of the husbands next season? Since one husband has been tweeting in caps about the show, it's only fair that he's given airtime to be all up in women's business. 9-9. The high school mean girls vibes in episode 12 was too much. I've stopped watching certain shows simply for this reason. There's fun shade and there's fun tea, and then there's malicious, trashy editing and obvious pot stirring. We ought to draw a line somewhere. When we make a mockery of black people as our entertainment, my line is drawn. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.